Hey bestie, so I am here to do a tarot card reading for you. I know this is a change from my original content, but I'm in the process of moving and editing. It's just going to take too long, and these can come about a lot faster. As for my small business update, I am saging the space with my handmade ashtray. It's super cute, and stay tuned for ways to buy that coming up, and etc. etc. An Etsy shop is going to be created in the near future once I get the whole moving situation figured out, and yeah, I'm excited. So if you can focus in on what questions you want answered from this reading, I can pick up on that because time is fluid. And oh, I feel like someone wants a lot of questions answered. That's kind of too many though. Wait. Actually, no. It's not. But let me redo that. Source. Please give. Okay. Okay. So this is the second time that the Eight of Pentacles in reverse has come out. Something about work and not being able to work until Six of Cups upright. Some type of balancing of emotions comes out. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There could be like some type of financial situation that you might be feeling, or the person that you're asking about could be feeling if you're a cross watcher. And the World came out upright. So I feel like someone, and the Emperor upright. Okay, someone is holding back how they truly feel. It could be regarding someone that you used to work with, or someone that you haven't gotten the chance to work with. Could be related to a beach, someone living on the beach. The Strength upright, yeah. Someone is trying to find their power to hold back. They might be trying to hold back communication. But it's like resulting in their work not being where it needs to be, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, someone is trying to manifest the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, some type of Ten of Swords upright, and the Ace of Wands upright. Someone is trying to manifest some type of pentacles coming in, but it's not coming in. And it could be the Six of Wands in reverse. There could be like no fun dealing with the heartbreak. Three of Swords upright, right? So I'm getting that, like, the top row, you might be suffering by holding back. Yeah, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Like, they're trying to break free. Someone you might be asking about is trying to break free from some type of situation where someone was holding back. And they're trying to manifest pentacles, but they keep getting obstacles thrown their way. Or this is you, the Fool upright, but they're feeling like they just need to take a risk. The Nine of Cups upright, in order to have their wish fulfillment, be close to becoming the Ten of Cups. But they've just been completely heartbroken. Like, and they feel like they have a lot on their plate. So they're trying to manifest some type of pentacles first. Some type of stability first after such a big heartbreak. The Judgment in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And like, they don't want to be judged for seeming like they haven't planned it out well enough or something like that. Like, They don't want to be judged for like making a stupid decision. Five of Swords in reverse, but there's no like communication about that. Someone could be afraid to make moves, right? To make money moves because they're dealing with a heartbreak. And like, you might feel like it's hard to move into a certain direction without any money, right? You are the other party. And you also have no loving foundation either. Or they don't. They could feel like they have to find strength to overcome this heartbreak without communicating how they really are feeling. Yeah, Nine of Wands upright, and they feel like they're battling this alone. And they don't want to be careless in their next decision because they literally just dealt with a heartbreak from someone who's holding back, and they have to have the strength to manifest their pentacles while dealing with heartbreak, a betrayal of some sort, thinking that this person might have been the one because they were taking minor actions towards them, but like it was no fun. The Princess of Wands upright. The Queen of Swords came out in reverse, but then I was like to the side. I think they feel like they have to readjust to the situation that they're dealing with, the changes that are coming. There could be no communication, even though they want to communicate. They could be dealing with a lot of pain right now, and they don't know how to communicate that, is what I'm getting. They literally don't know how to communicate that. So they might come off as like cold. And the Knight of Cups came out in reverse, and that makes them seem like they don't have any love to offer. They might not be interested in love, or you might not think they want love, but like they are just trying to heal and they don't know how to communicate that. But also there's like no communication, like there's like no communication though. Like I feel like both parties aren't communicating, but like one of them is trying to deal with like healing, or both, of like someone holding back, and it could be you. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's literally no communication, and you might be like acting like you don't know who this Queen of Cups is or something like that. Like you could be upset that something didn't work out your way, like the way that you thought it should go, and now you're trying to heal from that. And during that, you don't know how to communicate with someone, telling them like, hey, like I'm going through this pain, when it was like your fault that, or you feel like it was your fault that it didn't work out or something like that. Like, so there hasn't been any like movement towards communicating because it's kind of embarrassing or something, like that you think it's embarrassing, or you don't want to be judged about the fact that like it didn't work out, and you're the reason, and you're the one who wanted it to work out in the first place, so you like went another direction or something like that. Eight of Cups upright and the Four of Cups upright. This Queen of Cups could be fully in their power, in order to offer some type of emotion towards you or they, or you might be fully in your power trying to offer some type of emotion, but there still hasn't been any communication from either party. And I feel like someone is dealing with a really big betrayal. If it's not you, it's them. Of heartbreak, and they have had to find the power to walk away and not fully erupting on someone else because they just got played basically. And you might be wondering like, why aren't they coming back to communicate that with me? Or they might be wondering that about you, but it's because someone is afraid of being judged about a missed opportunity. And the moon in reverse, yeah. Or someone doesn't want like their secrets to come out, something like that. I don't know. There's no love here. The Lovers in reverse just tried to pop out. There's no love here though. Someone wants to be, or someone is afraid of being judged about not having love in the past, but they have love now. They could have had like a third party situation or something. Like they're afraid of being judged that they were in a loveless situation, or like they went back to a loveless situation when there was all this love that they could have had. You or them. What messages are we pulling for the other party? King of Wands in reverse, yeah. Whoever this fire energy is like not in the right place. King of Cups upright. The King of Cups, whoever that is in the right place. And the King of Pentacles upright. And they have material possession. So like this material and emotionally fulfilling partner is in the upright, waiting for all of this love to be offered. The moon is in reverse, though. So it's like someone doesn't want their secrets to come out, or someone's afraid of being judged for a secret or something like that. Or having emotions for someone else. They're afraid of being judged for having emotions for someone else. They could be afraid of having emotions, or they could be Knight of Swords upright. Someone is afraid of expressing their emotions. Yeah. So they'd rather have no communication and come off cold. Yeah. Even though deep down they have all of this love to offer and financial security to offer, they're acting like they don't, or something like that. Because they don't want to be judged. They don't want to take a risk. They could be healing from a heartbreak, or they could have just been heartbroken, and taking another risk is like really scary for them. The Hierophant just came out again. I could have sworn this was already laying down, but it just came out again reversed. So if you're asking, like, this could be like a Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising. If you're asking, like, if they're in the right emotional headspace to welcome you in, I don't think that they are, because they're still healing from some type of a betrayal, and they're trying to Five of Wands in reverse, Princess of Swords in reverse, yeah. They're trying to like heal from that, but it's not like they have any other options. Like they could feel like they want to come in towards you and make some type of an offer. Because you might be trying to manifest that they make an offer. They might be trying to manifest you make an offer. Someone isn't getting their justice. Someone isn't receiving the pentacles that they need in order to move. But patience, temperance, could be Sagittarius energy, but also patience with what's coming, because like everything's going to happen in the right timing. They're just trying to like cut through all of the bullshit is kind of something I'm getting. It's like they're trying to figure out what direction without like being pulled in so many different directions. Does that make sense? Yeah. Four of Swords in reverse, yeah. They're almost at the point, patience, they're almost at the point of not wanting to, they're not wanting to waste time is what I'm getting. The Death in reverse. Okay. You might be, okay, this is something I'm getting. You might be wondering why there hasn't been like some type of communication with someone, and it's because they're not exactly where they need to be in order to offer you the emotional response that you deserve, because they're healing from some type of a like ending, like betrayal. It could have already have ended, but like there's some type of other betrayal that hasn't been fully dealt with yet, is what I'm getting. Like the healing isn't finished, so you need to be patient. Okay. You could be like King of Cups, King of Pentacles energy. And they're like the Queen of Cups energy, but like their finances like aren't together yet, and they feel like they need that in order to fully move on from the situation. But they're also not putting in like the work towards their craft to get the finances for it, if that makes any sense. Like, but something isn't over. That's why, like, the healing isn't over yet for whatever situation just ended with them and someone else. But I'm not getting a third party situation, so it's like, I don't think that this is like a third party situation. Like, it could have already been over, but like the healing isn't done. And they're ready to take a risk, but they're deciding they don't want to have like too many other like loose ends. That's what I'm getting. They don't want any loose ends in whatever situation is ending. So they need patience, or you need patience, because they don't want any loose ends. They don't want to be pulled in any type of different direction. They're like trying to end all of that. So if you can just like be patient on that, like, and if you're wondering about someone else, they do not want any loose ends with this like energy that was holding back in the past, that they were betrayed by. Like, they don't want any loose ends, any type of confusion. They're healing themselves in order to offer you emotion. But again, it's the cards say temperance, but like I said at the end of the day, or I didn't say this, but I've said this before, like, if you feel like you don't want to wait on someone else's healing process, you shouldn't. But during that time of like when someone else is healing and you feel like they're your party, or like they're the moon, or they're like your person or something, you might want to just focus on yourself and like do whatever you kind of want in that situation. But I would say they're still healing, and you might need to still heal as well. So like trust the timing is what I'm getting, and kind of focus on your own craft, because I feel like you're not doing that. I feel like you're worried more about waiting on someone else, or they are about you waiting on someone else. Yeah, these are the cards. I was going to say I'm going to pull a few more cards, and these are the ones. Ace of Swords upright, the Sun in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles upright. So they might be keeping... The Sun and the Moon came out in reverse. So it's like you might be blaming the other party, but like you're not where you need to be either. There hasn't been any communication, and that's to blame, right? And it might be because you feel like you need to collect your money first, or you need to have your possessions together, but like you not communicating is a problem, and that's holding you guys back, and you guys aren't actually ready yet, and them healing from the emotional distress that they've been under in this past situation, and not wanting any type of loose ends, and still needing to fully heal from that is also a problem. And like not just fully breaking free, like in your eyes, if you're more of like an action person, like you might feel like they should just be able to break free from that. But they just don't want to have any type of loose ends. And you haven't made like the right kind of communication or something like that. If that makes sense. Yeah, you might be focused more on the material. They might be focused more on the emotional, and both of you aren't in the right place to like union, like come together. But it's like they still need time to cut all the loose ends emotionally, and you still need time to gather all of your finances in your eyes. But in reality, like there just hasn't been any communication from either of you. So like we really like nothing, like the timing, just trust the timing. Yeah, the Magician upright. Your manifestations are heard. The universe hears you. The universe knows that you want this manifestation, and so do they. It's like you guys are kind of mirroring each other with what it is that you want. Like you both kind of want the same things, but there hasn't been any type of communication in order to get there. So like just trust the process and trust the universe, because for some reason you guys aren't communicating together, and both of you guys are kind of at fault and like are both being like triggered in a way, but like you both see issues with the other, you're mirroring each other, and you both are kind of like trying to raise the vibration and manifest each other back in, but also manifest everything in order for you to feel confident enough to communicate, if that makes sense. But kind of like just trust the timing. That's basically what I'm just getting. It's like just trust the timing. Everything's gonna fall into place at the right time. You guys are both kind of manifesting the same things anyways, and like you guys are both trying to manifest each other, but neither of you are in the right place yet. Neither of you. Even though you both are probably blaming the other in a way. But also yourself, but like also like you don't want any type of loose ends. You want your finances together, or they do. They don't want any type of loose ends, or you don't. Yeah, the Knight of Cups upright. Like you might be preparing to offer something or trying to manifest an offer from someone. But again, they're upright, but still Knight energy is like, it might be close to what you want, but it's not exactly what you want. So I would wait until you guys are both kind of in the right place. If that makes any sense. So patience. Bye.